What's up, everybody? Today we're taking a look at the Real Grade Ava Unit 1 DX platform set. That's quite a mouthful. Now this will be the first of a couple of videos where I take a look at the Real Grade series. Let's just get right into this. So this kit is based on the movie color scheme like the other Avas in the Real Grade line, so I plan on buying duplicates so I can paint them to the TV versions in the future sometime. I don't really know when. I won't get into explaining Evangelion's plot, but I highly recommend giving it a shot if you haven't seen it yet. I really hope these kits inspire Bandai to create angel models, like more of them. I've only seen one or two, and I don't even know if they're by Bandai specifically, but that would be nice to see in the future. I guess I'll quit rambling on here and just get started with the articulation. So starting the articulation off, you do get, let me get the camera in focus. You do get a full 360-degree rotation. Close his mouth again. Some pieces are a little loose on this kit. But yes, you do fit a full 360 degrees, and it can also look up that much. It's not, it can't look up a decent amount. It doesn't really help out for the rifle that comes with the unit-01 kit, because you can't really look up enough to actually perform that sniping pose. Moving on, the shoulder piece right here does open up, like I said before, for the progressive knife. I don't even think you can actually close it with it in it. Let me see real quick. Try to do this on camera. Yeah, it just sits in there and you can't actually close it. So there's that. It's neat if you want to display it like that. You also do get some movement out of these shoulder pad things too. Not much, but a little bit. This piece right here goes up and down. I'm assuming to fit, other accessories from other kits onto it. You can't actually get... I heard a piece drop, but I don't know what it was. Okay, now we're back from technical difficulties. You can't get a full 360-degree turn out of this arm up here. You can only go up about that far and back of that far because of the shoulder piece. Now if you take this off, you may be able to get a better angle out of it, but then it'll look a little funny without them. Your waist and chest, you do get a nice little crunch right there, so it can pull off some of those more, human-like poses. Get this a little more focused in, and get it straightened back up. It can't really go back too far, it just stays in its like straight pose from crouched. The legs you can, believe, possibly achieve a, don't even know what you would call that, but you can go back that far, for those very exaggerated running poses, and also kick out about that far. You do get your wonderful bend at the leg. Move the arm out of the way. Now, I don't know if the camera will be able to pick this up. I don't know if you can see there's a piece that wants to go in and out. It's a nice little gimmick of like armor collapsing. And it happens on above the kneecap on the front and back side when you bend the knee. Neat little gimmick. You do get a little bit of movement right here in the knee pads. And as well a little bit of movement right here in the feet gauntlet things. You do get that much motion up and that much motion down. You don't really get very little side to side movement. If you try to force it too much, it'll probably break. A little bit of these pieces are very weak. That's about it for the articulation, honestly. You can do a lot with this kit because the umbilical cable also acts like a, stand to some degree. You can figure it out in most spots. It's a little tricky to work with, and you might have noticed I've skipped the forearms, and we're going to go into a special segment for that because I have personal gripes with it. With that being said, let's just go to that. So I wanted to save this special little segment here for my only real personal gripe with this kit overall. I hate the forearms. I just think they're very... not well designed at all. I mean, honestly, to me, get it flipped around here, it just looks like someone put a ripstick on it and said, you know what, hey, this looks good enough. It also leaves this very nasty, like, gap right here. I don't know if you can see it. I'm not a huge fan. It's also to give play for this gimmick with the wrist right here, where you get a little bit of turning function, but oh look, it fell apart. That's my... They had everything so perfect, and then you get to these forearms, and you're just like, we're gonna give up here. But, I mean, like I said, you can easily fix this. I'm gonna fix it. My solution is just gonna be to, like, remold the whole thing into one solid piece, because I'm just gonna make this a separate piece altogether, so it's not dependent on the forearm itself to turn. So yeah, that's my only real personal gripe and why I saved it for a special section, because I just wanted to rant on a little bit about it. I think it does look like a ripstick, honestly. I think they just sat there at lunchtime, saw a commercial for ripstick or something in America, or, you know, whatever, and just said fuck it. But, like I said, otherwise, this kit is perfect. With that being said, I guess we'll move into the accessories portion. So to jump into accessories, this kit is the DX version, so that comes with the transport platform. Now, this is a very cool kit to display it, or piece to display it on, I should say. You can buy it separately if you want to. I've seen them at the USA Gundam store. Decent little base, but, I mean, honestly, it's like a high-grade quality. It's not detailed as much as I'd like it to be. As you can see, it's you know, it's nice. I wish it was a little more real grade colored. It's all kind of the same beige blah. Whatever, but you know, you get what you get. Bandai only gives you what you what you'll pay for, and that seems to be anything at this point. But anyway, I digress. Let's move on to the next item. Fix this here again. And the next item we have is the pallet rifle. Now this is, in my opinion, the best version of the pallet rifle that I've seen. With the high grade kits, real grade kits, these do an amazing job of showing off detail. It could use a little bit of paintwork, but for the most part, this thing is near perfection. It's pretty simple to put together. It's like 3-4 pieces maybe, something like that. But all in all, it's really good. The next thing we have are the sets of progressive knives. Now, these are pretty basic, pretty nicely detailed for the most part. You know, they're not too bad. Let me see if I can get the camera to focus. I don't know if you can see that detail. So there's a nice little detail. They do need to be repainted because they do not match the movie versions. You know, it's just simple basic color that it was printed in. And it also comes with a second pair. Now this is for the shoulder piece that it can also be mounted in. It's a neat little gimmick. You can't open it up or anything. It's a stationary position. I don't really plan on using them. It's a neat little feature, but again, it's kind of pointless sometimes. The last thing that this kit comes with is a AT fields. Now, I'm not 100% sure if this is the same AT field that comes in a high-grade Ava kit that I've seen before. It looks the same. I don't have that kit on me right now, but this looks very similar to that. It's you know, just some holographic inlay. It's nothing special. It's just a plastic sheet, but it is nice to simulate, you know, ripping through the AT field. The last thing we have right here is the sticker sheet. Now this isn't too many stickers, but it is quite a bit actually. There's a lot of little things. I really don't plan on using any of these. There is water slides and a metal etch, or something like, there's an etched something. I've seen it before. I'll have to look into it, but I know there's something better options than the sticker. You know, I really don't like using stickers. It's nothing against that. People that use them, it's just, you know, I like to put a little bit more effort into it, I think. My dad was kind of the same way. This kit also comes with all the appropriate hands and everything, you know, to hold everything. I think that's pretty much it as far as the accessories go, so I guess we'll wrap this up with rating this kit overall. So in conclusion, this kit is going to be a 10 out of 10. My only two complaints are just the size of the kit overall and the design of the forearms, but those are like personal gripes I have with it. Nothing they can really be faulted for or anything like that. I highly recommend it to everyone that wants to build Gunpla or any mecha in general. This is a very amazing kit. So much detail, there's a lot of articulation, so much room for customization and painting. It's got everything you need. I just wish Bandai would make a 2.0 of the perfect grade Ava Unit 1, but that's, you know, something on the wish list, and we'll probably never get it again. Maybe. Just have to wait and see. You know, Bandai doesn't like to give you anything you don't want to pay for. Hence all the real grade and perfect grade and master grade unicorn crap. Now, I like the unicorn, but, you know, there's too much of it now, just like there is the Granddaddy Gundam, but I'm one of the people that have a million of those too, so I understand it completely. I'll get back on track. If you don't want the platform set, you can buy it individually, like I said. I think the USA Gundam store has some. I've seen it there before when I've looked it up. I need to get a couple from them. If you like this video, or if you want to see more content like this, or some of my other work, please feel free to check me out on Instagram at BarryGunpla. And if, you know, please like and subscribe if you feel like it. And always stay tuned.